The next thing I want to look at is this Microsoft AI Surface event. It's very short. I got the abridged version because I was not going to watch the whole press conference with their marketing speak and everything. I'm just interested in how they're going to affect Windows. Because this whole AI push thing, I'm getting kind of sick of the injection of AI into everything. It can be a huge aid, but at the same time, if you're going to slow down other aspects of the operating system by putting this in, which happens whenever they put a lot of bloatware into Windows, which is why other operating systems exist, which is why people use Linux. They want to avoid all this other stuff and be able to control their OS more. This Microsoft AI thing could be another pressure point for a lot of users that don't want to have more stuff on their Windows operating system. Let's check it out. Could be cool.
Good morning and welcome. It's fantastic to be back here in New York City. We have a lot to show you this morning. We're announcing Copilot, our vision for everyday AI companion for you.
Starting today, with one of the most important, Copilot will be available on the Windows 11 desktop. And with a single click, you can launch Copilot, and your AI companion is instantly available.
It will be informed about every little thing that you do on your PC. Your homework folder, it will suggest all the good videos to you. Whenever you share your computer with a family member and they click on Copilot, they too will see your homework folder.
By what you're doing on your PC. Copilot will also be available across the entire Microsoft 365 offerings. Here you see it in PowerPoint, in Excel, and in Teams, with the power to harness
Oh, it goes everywhere, kind of like a virus. Cool.
all of your work data and intelligence. And of course, we're going to have Copilot in Edge, ready to help you across your entire web experience. And Copilot is built on top of Bing Chat, so you can harness the full power of the internet. I'm excited to share that Copilot will begin to roll out as part of a new Windows 11 release starting on September 26th.
Here you see a long email. Oh gosh, what a wall of text. I'm trying to figure out the places around this venue that I can go visit while I'm here. I see those places in this email, but I wonder how far these are from here. It doesn't say. As soon as I copy the text, Copilot appears and offers suggestions for what to do next.
Okay, there's going to be a lot of companies that have to disable this. This is a huge security problem. If you have your confidential information in emails and people highlight it, and then you have this AI scanning it, which then has to connect to the web to get you info. What the hell? This is not a enterprise solution. This is for just mom and dad, right? Or maybe just us if we're ever going to use this sort of thing. I'm probably going to disable it immediately. I love disabling half of the stuff that Windows tries to offer and shove down my throat. This is another thing. I like to have it on my browser, like an Edge. I use occasionally the Bing AI. I don't know what they call it. I don't know if it's called Copilot right now. I think that's just their extension here. But their AI is actually really good compared to ChatGPT. It pulls it live data from the web as opposed to ChatGPT, which is just using a repository. So you can get live information. It's very useful. If you have like the same kind of things that you ask ChatGPT, I guarantee you the Bing AI can do it better, like coding or generating stories based off of things that you saw recently. Like if you want to pull it from a website, it can give you links to things, images. It's great. But I don't want it on my operating system, especially scanning through everything that I have.
I really just need it more readable, and I want to know how far they are. In seconds, all of this information is neatly organized. And it even tells me how far away each location is, doing that research for me. But I only want to see the options that are less than a 10-minute walk away. And it does that too, by translating from miles to minutes. Did you see that? I said I wanted to walk, and it knew that telling me how many minutes was a lot better than telling me how many miles. That was so easy. And now I'm ready to send it back. Next, we're excited to share a brand new feature coming to Windows, Ink Anywhere, which means you can use your pen to ink in any text box anywhere in Windows 11. Let me show you how the pen and the power of Copilot come together to complete a task. Let's use a simple example. How about math equations? Have you ever tried to write a complex math equation with your keyboard? I'll tell you, it is not easy to do. With Ink Anywhere and Copilot, you can write complex math equations into the text field and get an answer immediately. Pretty simple, huh?
You know who's not gonna like that? I don't know if you guys ever used Chegg for for your college, or I guess some people would use that in high school, but that's not really necessary. But man, their subscription base is just gonna drop with AI. If you can get all of the answers that you need through using, whether it's this AI Copilot or something else, it's done for. And this whole thing about being able to write it in, I remember when I was in college, I used the OneNote application. I would just write it with the pen, and then I would have to figure out how to manually type in from that to the browser whenever I had a question, and it was very difficult. This is making people's lives too easy. They're not going to learn anything. Everyone's just going to plug it into some AI.
But what if that math problem includes a graph? How can Pen and Copilot help?
Oh my gosh, you
Since
can
you
read
can
that
use
too.
your pen across apps like Snipping Tool, watch as you can use the pen to snip a photo of the math problem.
Chegg
you
is
see
sweating.
Copilot immediately start solving just from that snip. And not only does Copilot solve the math problem, which feels magical, but trust me, it's real and powerful, but it
Oh my
explains
gosh,
how
that's
to
powerful.
solve it. And this serves as a great learning moment
I wish
for
I was in
all those
college.
future equations you'll need to solve.
I
My
would have
nephew
learned
loves
nothing.
playing soccer, and I want to get him some new cleats. I'm not an expert, so Copilot in Microsoft Shopping will guide me to find the best pair by asking smart questions like his skill level, which is not something I would have thought to consider. Next, it asks me to choose the type of field he'll be playing on. I can even compare my options of top name brands from thousands of online merchants. I can get summarized reviews, including the pros and cons of the shoe, and Copilot gets me to a recommendation. I can even find the best price and online promo codes. You can see that at Edge, we have built-in coupons and cashback, making it incredibly easy to save money when you shop.
Oh, more
The shopping
pop-ups.
features in Microsoft Edge delivered more than $4 billion in savings in the past year. That's right.
So now they're trying to compete with extensions like Honey. If anyone's used that scans across the internet for any coupons it can find for the website that you're on. They're clearly targeting that base as well. So, man, they're trying to knock some competition out.
I'll also be able to use a photo or saved image as a starting point for my shopping. My nephew saw a pair of cleats that he loves and sent me a picture. I can use that picture to quickly find something similar. A bit flashier than what I picked, but regardless, Copilot for Shopping made it so easy for me to make a confident purchase. It's like having my own personal shopper. Let's say I want to create a gaming avatar inspired by the awesome new Starfield game. With the latest DALL-E model, all I need to do is describe the image I want, and I get stunning options in no time. And I can modify images directly in chat. The combination of chat and image creation makes it incredibly easy to refine images until I get it just right. But it's not just the quality of the images that's improving. We're also making it easier to identify images that have been created by AI with content credentials. Now, every image generated is marked as created by AI using cryptographic methods for better transparency. All right, because I can't get over how amazing the new model is, let's take a quick look at the side-by-side comparison of the new DALL-E 3 model to the previous model. It's the same prompt, but because the model now understands the prompt better and is more powerful, the difference is incredible. To help you get the answers you care about faster, we're introducing personalized answers. This means your chat history can inform your results. Here's an example.
Oh boy. People are going to be clearing their chat history more often now. You're trying to... That's the same browser you use for your other more mischievous things. And then you go into it and you try to look up some tutorial on how to tie a shoe or something. And then it gives you suggestions on that based off your search history. Oh boy.
I'm looking for something to do this weekend. And you can see that Bing remembers earlier conversations I had about sports and my golden retriever. It takes these earlier conversations into consideration to infer that I may want sports-related or pet-friendly activities. With just a single prompt, Bing brings me personalized results from across the web that matches my interests.
Let's say you're a marketer at a national chain of home improvement stores.
No, let's be honest. They're just going to use that data to serve you more relevant ads. They keep you search history, and based off of whatever this generates, they're probably going to have some results that are higher tier than other ones because they've been paid by advertisers. And then they'll feed you the secondary and third ones because they didn't pay as much. So I bet there's some stuff like that working in the background that they're not being too transparent about. There might be a little thing like what Google does. Whenever you Google something, the first result says featured, and then they put like a little square that says ad and that no one sees. They might do the same here. I don't know.
You start your day with Copilot, asking what's hot in your inbox today. It does some thinking and gives you an overview of the most pressing items. Great. Looks like the new store opening could use your attention. Let's dive in deeper there. Copilot gets to work combing through all your recent emails, meetings, even the ones you didn't attend, chats, and files.
It takes all your data
to get you up to speed in moments. Now, this is pretty sophisticated. It didn't just summarize a single document. It knew what sources to pull from and what information to extract from each.
Yeah, and then if it runs into any error, it might just display your credit card, all your family members' information. And if you're sharing your screen with someone that wasn't supposed to see that stuff, they might just copy it all down. No biggie, just a little glitch.
Next up, you need to do some market research. Let's say you want details on square footage and proximity of competitors to your new location. Now, typically, this would take a few hours. Now, you can just put Copilot to work. It scours the web, and within seconds, it finds everything you're looking for. Note that it includes references to all the sources, so you can easily fact-check the results. Introducing Copilot Lab, a new experience that will help people build new work habits for a new AI-powered era of productivity. Copilot Lab is a place to experiment, to learn the art and science of prompting. You'll learn how to turn a good prompt into a great one, share your favorite prompts with coworkers, and get inspired as we all learn
So you just need to get a degree to be able to use it. Got it.
to work in this new way together.
This is Surface Laptop Go 3. It's an incredible device for online creators, college students, and young professionals who need to get work done from anywhere. It's ultra portable, under 2.5 pounds, with a 12.4-inch touchscreen, and has premium features like a fingerprint power button and an absolutely incredible typing experience. It comes in 4 stunning colors. It's 88% faster than the original, with all-day battery life to power productivity, creativity, and entertainment, from early morning classes to the last episode streamed at night.
I don't really know how to turn a long DJ set into 30 seconds. And thankfully, I don't need to, because I have Clipchamp. This is our all-in-one, easy-to-use video editing app, and with the new auto-compose feature, it's really easy to use. All I need to do is select my video.
Nah, Windows Movie Maker's where it's at. Is that what it's called? That thing is so old. Oh man, all the classic YouTube videos are made with that.
Drag and drop it into the app and get started. I can select as many filters as I like, really making sure that they fit the content of my video. And now, let me take a minute to explain what's happening here. AI models are reviewing my video and selecting the very best moments of the set to highlight for me. It's using generative AI to fill in the background while singing to the audio and building transitions. And now, as you can see, all of this happens in less than a minute on my laptop Go. All I have to do now is select my length, and I'm all set. So here's my video from the set, something that probably would have taken me hours to create without Clipchamp. And I didn't have to watch 20 how-to videos.
This is Surface Laptop Studio 2, the most powerful.
I guarantee you that program they just showed if it has any kind of AI integration, you're gonna have to be paying for it. It's gonna be a subscription.
Surface we have ever built. Unmatched productivity, versatility, and creativity all in a single laptop. The original Surface Laptop Studio was the most performant device we had ever shipped, and this one is twice as fast. With an Intel 13th Gen i7 H class.
Wait, are they just comparing a laptop that's old and saying it's twice as fast? No shit. What, you think technology slows down? Why would you release something that's slower than it? That's a bad metric.
Class processor and NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4050 and 4060 GPUs. For designers, engineers, or 3D artists who need professional workloads, we also offer NVIDIA's RTX 2000. All that to say, this device powers graphics-intensive workloads with ease. With NVIDIA's DLSS 3.5, you get sharper textures, smoother gameplay, and more realistic lighting. And HDR boost for increased peak brightness. Our 14.4-inch screen looks absolutely amazing. It sounds great too, with spatial audio from Dolby Atmos on our powerful Omnisonic speakers. And whether you are a gamer, a designer, or a developer, we designed Surface Laptop Studio for you.
But for the first time ever, this new precision haptic touchpad makes it possible for people like me to use a laptop in the way that is most natural to us. I toggle on adaptive touch, and all of a sudden, it responds to my hand.
They're both available October 3rd. Pre-order starts today. We can't wait to see what you can do with Copilot, Windows 11, and Microsoft 365 on Surface. Thank you. Good morning.
Okay, so Microsoft AI invading your personal space. There's some aspects of that that's really cool. I like being able to highlight my work and being able to analyze it and give me an answer. And it would be good for some people who have emails and non-confidential stuff to read through it. But I just don't like it from a privacy stance. Maybe you're able to disable certain aspects of it. I hope it's not like an on-off, like you either have it or you don't with the AI itself. I hope it's more granular than that. But honestly, I don't like it being able to scan every document I have, all my emails, recognize me everywhere I go through the internet. Like, I'm good, thanks. I don't need someone to be able to access all that data. I think the general user, though, who uses just PCs in general, don't care about their privacy. Especially over time, I think that's been waning as people have been getting really used to tech and its access that it has to your general life. And people are going to be fine with it. They won't care. Personally, I think I'll restrict that to just my browser and not even have my daily work through the Edge browser. I'll probably keep it off of that, maybe still in Firefox or Chrome or whatever it is. But that's really cool. I still like AI, and I like the advancements it has with it, and all these cool use cases that they showed is awesome. So keep an eye out for AI taking over your life, and your browser, and your computer, and everything in between.